Hi guys and welcome back. This reading is for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So if you have your sun, moon, rising or your Venus sitting in the sign of Capricorn, this is the reading for you. Let's see what's going on in your relationship or situationship or whatever emotional issues you're going through this month. All right, the first card that I have for you guys is the Three of Cups. So it does seem like a lot of you could be going out, could be meeting a lot of people. This is a very positive card. If you're single, it means that you are going out, you're hanging out with a lot of people, you are networking with a lot of people. Possibly, for all the singles, the chances of uh, a lot of people eyeing you or getting a crush developed on you are very high. For all the couples, this means that you guys are understanding each other, you're trying to get to know each other. But for some, it could also mean that there could be a third party situation, or uh, you or your person could be hanging out with a lot of people and not giving each other the time that you deserve. The next card that I have for you is the Four of Pentacles. Now, when I combine these two cards, what these two cards are telling me that in your situation, one person is going out a lot, one person is is very is an extrovert out. If it's a couple, then one person is an extrovert, the other one is an introvert, and this person is trying to keep things very small. I'm also getting a feeling for a lot of you, things might have changed over the last couple of months or the couple of years. Like, you guys used to be this couple who used to go out, hang out with a lot of people, interact with a lot of people. But over the couple of years, you have turned into this person. So you have turned very cautious about your relation or about your situation. That means, um, for some people, you might have turned possessive, or your person may have turned possessive about you. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Pentacles card, which talks about that whatever situation is going on in your relationship, the energy is of improvement. That means you need to spend one-on-one time together with each other, not with other people, to get to know where you are standing in your relationship. Let's see what other cards I'm getting for you guys. The next card that I have for you guys is the Hermit card. This card actually jumped out, but then I kept it back because I don't take like cards that jump out. And for this to come again, it is giving a very it's giving a very strong message that a lot of you are feeling isolated in a relationship or in a situationship. You are feeling like you are lonely, that nobody is paying attention to you, and you are seeking answers. Maybe your relationship has come to a point where you're very cautious about what your person says. There might have been lies and deceptions in the past, and you're not really sure whether to believe this person or not, and which is why you're roaming around. So the metaphoric meaning of this card is you're roaming around in the darkness trying to find the light. And finding the light here means finding answers for your problems, for things that are bothering you. The next card I have for you is the Two of Cups. Now, this is a very interesting combination because you are seeking answers, but at the same time, you want this relationship to go forward. Maybe for some of you, you are going through a situation where you are evaluating whether this is the person for you or not. Because on one hand, you really like this person, you want things to, move ahead with this person. But at the same time, because of, their track record or the things they've done in the past, you're not really sure whether this relationship is worth it or not. Because with the Cups card, I feel like you're trying to find a connection, you're trying to find something in the relationship. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Tower card, which means it's challenging your foundations, it's challenging your ideas, it's challenging your mindset about how a relationship should be. Maybe you guys you have a lot of things on your mind, like you visualize about your relationship or your partner, that this is how my partner is going to be, this is what we are going to do with your partner. And this particular person is making you question your ideals, it's making you question your thoughts. The next card that I have for you guys is this Justice card, which tells me that um for a lot of you people, I feel like you might be legally involved. Either you might be going through a separation, but it seems like either like there's some some sort of legality there. So either, like for people who are watching from India, it does seem like, maybe your parents have already decided that this person is a match for you. For the others, you guys could be legally married, because the justice card has showed up, and justice is all about legality. So maybe you guys are legally married but going through a situation where you are unable to sort out. And what happens when the legal card comes up in a relationship reading specifically is that it tries to balance it out. So if you have been searching for answers, seems like you are going to get the answers to your problems or to whatever it is that you're trying to find very, very soon. The next card I have for you is the Six of Wands, which is a very positive card. So despite that you guys are going through a period where you are evaluating, where you're discussing, you're trying to come up with ways of how this relationship is going to be or how things are going to move, it does seem like towards the very end you guys are going to win the situation. You're going to find the solution. So this reading is not about whether you're going to end up together or not, but it seems like whatever happens, you are going to be in a very good situation towards the end. That means you're going to find the solution to your problem. The card at the bottom of the deck that I have for you is the Seven of Pentacles. Now Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience. Now let's look at this, the entire reading with a different view. Now let's talk about the energies that I have picked up. All right. So it does seem like, you guys invested a lot in this relationship, in this situation. You have worked very, very hard. You have given them your time. You have helped them financially. You have helped them emotionally. You have done everything that you could from your end to make sure that this relationship lasts for a really long time. Now, the Tower card showing up here is that, it's going to knock off a couple of things. So, a couple of foundations that you had either set in your head, your partner had set in your head, or, the fantasy world that you had about your relationship, something is going to change about it. What I'm trying to tell you is that your relationship is undergoing a transformation. There's a change. It doesn't really mean that it's going to break apart, though for some of you, I'll be very honest, it does seem like you guys are going through this phase where you feel like things are ending. I don't know why, but that word divorce is kind of popping up in my head very strongly. You might think this person wants to divorce you, or you might think that this, whatever the situation is going to lead to divorce, but that's not going to happen, because I have the Seven of Pentacles card. Seven of Pentacles card is a card of patience. So you need to have a lot of patience. Even the Eight of Pentacles is the card of patience. So somehow it does seem like because Pentacles energy is very strong, is that you have to be practical, you have to be humble, you have to be grounded about your relationship. And also at the same time, there are also chances that your relationship could be going through a change which is related to your finances very positively. Because a lot of times what happens with Pentacles people, the energy of Pentacles is they don't change very quickly. And because these guys don't change very quickly, what happens is it's very hard to um push them to change their mindsets. And maybe that is what is happening with you guys. There's also a possibility that people who got this reading, you guys are apart. So either you are from, like, you're living apart, like there could be distance involved. Either you guys are in a different country, you are having a long distance relationship. Because of this card, how this person is far away from the society. So these are kind of the guesses that because at the same time, when I do readings, I also teach you to look for little signs in your reading. So you kind of know if the reader is telling you the truth or not. And you can also make guesses on your own. Now let's see from the Love Oracle what messages I have for you. The first card that I have for you guys is Love Yourself First. See, you're looking for answers. You're looking for answers everywhere, but maybe you're not paying attention to yourself. Remember when I told you when the Hermit shows up, it's like you're looking for answers. And this card says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And remember when I told you, like, you're being cautious in your relationship. You feel like the other person is not giving you attention as much as they used to, which comes back and ties in with love yourself first. So give yourself the attention, make yourself a priority, and that's how things are going to find a balance. The next card that I have for you is the honeymoon period. Remember, I told you that you are finally going to, match. Your energies are going to match and you're going to find the solution. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And this card also denotes, spending time together, going out together. Now, um, just something I'm kind of catching up on, and I thought I should share it for you. Remember, when you meet people for the first time, when you're in a relationship for the first time, how much time you give to self-care and to self-grooming. What happens when you get into a relationship and there's monotony, there's routine in your relationship, you tend to stop caring about yourself. So this is one of the remedies I give. Like, it's all over my Instagram and I share it to people. I remind them every Friday, do something related to self grooming, so that your Venus, your planet of love, your planet of wealth, becomes stronger and stronger. Because you need wealth, you need good looks. Venus also represents beauty, and those are the things that we need. So consider this like a free remedy for you, for improving your relationships, for improving your health, and life overall. Let me know if this reading resonates, and just stay tuned for the next reading.